Hello everybody, hope you're enjoying your weekend. For this particular message we're going to jump straight into the masculine energy, see what's happening in the collective right now. Begin with the first card. It really hurts me to have to keep my distance, but I just can't give you what you deserve at this time. My beloved Divine Feminine, the only reason I'm not right next to you right now is because it wouldn't be compassionate to be together. This time period is for a reason. It's to be able to work through everything that comes up so that we can have a harmonious union. Otherwise we wouldn't have had the mastery to stay there. We've been primed for something very particular. So we've got to get this handled. These lessons are for a reason, not just to mess with you. So we can have our heaven on earth. So the theme that's emerging right now is really value yourself. Because you require this of me, and you require this reciprocated love, this both giving and receiving. It's not about you giving all your love to you till you're burnt out. That's not loving. It's not about you or me giving you my loving energy and support and care, and then you don't have to commit to me in kind. No, that's not how it works. No, it's not about giving all your love to a person and then not feeling valued and being left feeling terrible. It's supposed to feel really good in the relationship. And learn the tools to work through the blocks in the relationship. This is what this time period is for. And while this process goes on, please know that I am reminded of you constantly. I hear your name everywhere, especially at weekends for some reason, and especially whilst I'm watching breakfast television. So I wonder if you're watching as well. I wonder what you're doing. I really do wonder. And remember, you are limitless. This is a foundation that you're working on. You're working on having a healthy, reciprocal relationship. It requires boundaries. But you must be happy with yourself already and in a position to have a healthy, beautiful relationship with me. And you retain that position. Don't lower yourself to have a relationship with anyone, and only allow yourself to raise your position. Never go lower into deeper pain. Just raise yourself out of pain. That's how it comes together. That's how it works. That must be both of our positions in every relationship. Balancing the scales, and this is what will balance out everything that's required to come together in our union. You're not being in a position to require something outside of yourself. It may mean giving up some things at first, but that's okay. It's no big deal to give up the gift of the ego, something smaller for the bigger gift that the ego asks you to give up. That's the lesson, but please realise that ego's nothing. Don't give it your attention. Recognise there may be something, or recognise when there is something to be improved here, a lesson that must be learned, something to be mastered. Healthy relationships in every area of life makes you feel filled up inside, and you'll feel much better coming closer to me. The key is an abundant mindset and recognising the infinite abundance that the divine has for you. Deep memories are stirring. The divine will send you every relationship to teach you what you require. And so it's okay to pursue me, pursue your twin flame in a healthy manner until there's nothing left to pursue there. Love it fully and learn lessons from this relationship. Receive the gifts and the teaching, and with your true twin flame, that teaching, these gifts literally never end. That's the only way you really know. I never go away. You love me and you grow. We both grow together. And as you deepen that relationship and as you go deeper into that place, I'm always there. I always arise. It always gets deeper. We always grow together. Trust your innocence. And even if it looks like we're doing different things, the core of our union continues to develop in that place where you know that only your twin flame can be. Feeling full of love. Is love resonating from your core? Because you are indeed a woman in love. Reverberating, resonating love from your heart. That's when you know you've healed the block completely. You come to a state of heavenly love. There's no room for upset because love abounds. I haven't apologised because I don't feel deserving of your forgiveness. I haven't been able to forgive myself for how I treated you. So, really feeling to where you need to forgive yourself for the way you've treated yourself, for how hard you've been on yourself in the past. Any areas where you're still mad at me, they must all be addressed. You don't want to be mad at your twin flame, but you don't deal with it by ignoring it. If you are, you deal with it by going there and healing through that with love, until in this place, finally, love abounds. And that you find a new place where you desire healing, till you're in a state of perfect love, and you attract everything that's perfect in love for you. Until you receive this state of perfect love, or achieve this state of perfect love. Expect that while this emanating love will remain, it won't be the only experience you have in your reality. And your job is just to root out the place where you're not experiencing love. It's not your job to leave this place of emanating love. Stay here as much as possible. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So we're moving through this issue of feeling unworthy, undeserving, being annoyed, feeling guilty, releasing all those lower emotions that don't serve us, and coming into being our true authentic selves with each other, because that is how and where we recognise each other. And that's when we can speak in common language, being in a state of appreciation, a natural state of healing. Acknowledge the state of gratitude to everyone, especially the divine. So just keep going. And don't be hard on yourself for not doing better than you already are, because you're doing fantastic. Just because you know something means know that something needs working on, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can access it immediately. So just remain present with yourself in this place until you do have access to it. And layer by layer it will fall away and heal and melt into love, and it resonates with love there, and it passes because you've loved yourself completely there. And come into harmonious union in that place in consciousness. Come into harmonious union with yourself in this place. Come into harmonious union with the divine in this place. Come into harmonious union with me in this place. This is mastery. To love yourself and move forward in love from there. Feel good. Peace is always the way, the means, the destination. Love is enough. This state of peace is not boring. We're not excluding the doing cool stuff bit, but at the core is simple peace. Building enormous momentum in love as we experience that love abounds. Less effort for more results as we go along. That's the order of healing. We're not here to hang out in bad feelings. We always arrive at a state of peace. It effervesces with life. Greater and greater levels of union achieved. The realization of your perfection come into that state. Settling into the vibration of going deeper, there's always more love to be claimed. Ooh, be open to a communication from an unexpected place. Because you can always go deeper into love. And if you're in such a place, dive into so much more love so quickly. So much more than could be possibly imagined. It's not something that you stop doing. It's not something that you say, all done, got the quota. You can't just stop loving or doing all the work. You can never have too much love. The only good thing to exist. Start. Acknowledge when you've loved a place in consciousness to completion. Perfection is achieved there. Illuminated with peace, joy, aliveness and the divine. Always, when you complete a step, there's another, and that's okay. It's not a journey that exhausts, only fear exhausts. Don't stop. Rest in peace, literally. Rest in love. Stopping is not rest. Love is the only thing that provides you with restoration, security and safety. Not sex or romance, which are also fabulous if coming from a place of love. But love itself, in that place, with life itself, that's how we're completely rested. Okay, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this message. If you would like a personal reading, please check the description box below. Likewise, if you would like twin flame coaching. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.